Hi, I'm Michelle Siraki, and I've got great big news about the Brew City Bully Club. For those of you that don't remember the story, 11 years ago, I put some ads out on Craigslist trying to get help with my pit bull type dog. And in just a few days, we got over 150 replies to those ads, and only 3 of them were trying to help us with what we needed to do. All the rest were cries for help from people that didn't know what to do with these dogs that they had that were perceived as pit bulls. Fast forward 11 years, we've been changing minds and saving lives. We've been rescuing and providing resources through our health clinics, Pups for Life. We've been doing advocacy in the community, and it's all been going really well here in Milwaukee. So last spring, our associate director, Victoria, and I took a trip that we'd been wanting to take for many years to the Humane Society of the United States National Conference. We were all excited to go and learn how to be better rescuers and animal advocates. And one of the sessions that was on the docket was really exciting for us. It was called Pit Bulls, What Are We Going to Do? With a title like that, as you can imagine, we were more than interested and excited to get to this session. When we got there, it was by far the biggest session that we had attended all week. There was probably about 250 or 300 people in a huge conference room. A lot of the sessions that we had been attending had 25 people in them, maybe 50 or 100 at the most. So there was a lot of people that were very interested also in this topic of pit bulls. What are we going to do? We went into the session and found out that the main educator was ill, and so the person stepping in for them was going to give a real brief presentation and then make it into kind of a town hall workshop. They set up a few microphones on either side of the large room, and people could go stand in line to ask questions about pit bull type dogs. And then they had a floating mic that was traveling around the room for anyone that felt like they could answer the question or be of assistance. What happened in that hour was really overwhelming for Victoria and I. People lined up at the microphones and asked questions like, how do we talk to our community about pit bull type dogs? How do we talk to our family about pit bull type dogs? How do we get our community legislators to allow us to adopt out pit bull type dogs, because we can't do that right now. They have to be immediately euthanized and they aren't put up for adoption. Needless to say, we were absolutely floored. And every question that came on, pretty much my hand went up and up and up as our hearts sank down. And eventually Victoria kicked me under the table and said, "Stop it, you're embarrassing me." And I said, "But we know the answers to these questions. We've been doing this here successfully for 11 years. We have to help." It was such a flashback to 11 years ago when those 150 people contacted me and had all of their problems, and we just said, oh my gosh, we have to do something. It was the same type of situation, and we had hundreds of people in a room with questions that at the Brew City Bully Club we knew the answers to. So when we got back, we thought about it a lot, and we decided to commit to this idea of changing the Brew City Bully Club from just something that we're doing mostly in Milwaukee to a nationwide advocacy initiative. You're not going to lose our rescue work here, and you're not going to lose our Pups for Life health clinics here. We're going to be active in Milwaukee always. It will always be our hometown. But as our new organization of Pit Bull Advocates of America, we'll be visiting cities across the country and helping them to answer these really important questions and trying to get their communities to a place where they're able to adopt dogs that are perceived as pit bulls and have better housing options and can talk to their communities and can talk to their families and increase their adoptions. So that's the plan, everybody. We are so excited, and we hope that you'll join us on this new adventure that we just can't wait to begin. So Happy New Year, and welcome to the new Pit Bull Advocates of America.